Boston has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. To the middle. Williams in the post. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Dallas calls time here.
We know you all want that T-shirt, everyone. Well, let me hear you get loud. There they are. Make some noise for Celtics.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Powell, he's checked in for Williams. Hauser comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Tatum. And Brogdon is subbed in for Smart. And here are the Mavericks now. It's an 18-point game. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. Outside Irving. From deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. For Boston, they've gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Outside Brogdon. Brown inside, working on Green. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Left side Irving. Powell with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact.
First team foul.
Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Right side Irving from deep. It's hauled in by White.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Brown can't hit.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Hardy. Outside, Green. Here's Irving. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Boston's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Brown. Boston, no good that time either. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. There's a screen. It's stolen by Brogdon. Pass to White. Back to Brogdon. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Now here's White. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Green comes to help. Brown passes to Powell. Oh, great D that time from Kleba.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Irving, no good.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Outside, Brown. Fires the 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
First half with the score.
Allie, as always, thank you.
As you look at that list, wishing them a speedy and now looking at that first half. What an impressive. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Tatum and Williams are your small and power forwards. Jaylen Brown is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Irving, that's good. Boston's gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. The shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Doncic has got 16 points now.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Brogdon with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Outside Tatum. From the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Doncic. Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Williams. Fires the 3, and the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Doncic. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Back to Brown. Here's Tatum. The shot off that time, and it's Dallas the other way.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And here's Doncic outside. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Shoots from 12. Drummond grabs the miss.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Pulls up at the elbow. Another miss by Doncic. The Celtics have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Tatum from long range. That won't go either for Tatum.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Hardaway on the wing. 6 to shoot. Doncic against Brogdon. Shot is up. And that one's long. Boston's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside, Williams. Williams against Irving. Offensive rebound. Open shot by Brogdon. And another shot. The kick to Tatum. 3-pointer. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Williams defending. Back to Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The 3, Hardaway. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And your Celtics,
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Powell, he's checked in for Williams. White comes in for Tatum. White, he's checked in for Brown. And Smart subbed in for Brogdon. Powell finds Williams. Now Smart, guarded by Doncic. Doncic against Smart. Back to White. 4 on the clock. Pass to Smart. Tries to snap the cold streak. Boston, no good that time either. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And that sends Luka Doncic to the free throw line. That one on White.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Here's Doncic. 21 points in the game. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Smart passes to Williams. Here's White. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Nash. Doncic against White. Doncic is doubled. Pass to Nash. Back to Doncic. Tries the spin move. Inside. And the basket by Nash.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
White for 3. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks trailing. Shoots over White. Doncic, no good. And the Celtics shooting only 42%. 1:05 left in the third. White can't hit.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Doncic against Smart. Doncic outside. Over Smart. The rebound, Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Pass to Hardy. Kleba, screen on White. Here's Hardy. He's guarded by White. Green for 3. It's hauled in by White. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. And Powell with the stuff.
Gotta give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels at rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
Now Doncic. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in... All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. The Celtics with the lead. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Shot from 16. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Drummond's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the left wing. Now Irving. Over White. And it's Irving missing.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
The drive by Tatum. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight. Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Outside White. Launches a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. White's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Hardaway. Drummond to screen on Brown. Pass to Hardy. Another three for Dallas.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Steps back. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
White, the pass to Brogdon. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. There's Tatum with the three. Mavericks with a rebound. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Hardy. He takes it in. Brown with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Irving for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Over to the wing. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Outside, Brown. Clock at 6. Williams with the screen to the inside. Stolen by Drummond. Pass to Hardy. Drummond with the screen. 4-3. And Hardy hits from deep. Hardy's got 11 in the second half.
This guy's really flowing with this stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Brogdon, the pass to Brown. And here's Tatum. Puts up a three. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Irving's got 4 rebounds now. Drummond, the screen on Brogdon. Here's Hardy, guarded by Brogdon. Left side, Irving takes the three. Offensive rebound. Drummond passes to Irving. The three. That shot is off, and it's Boston the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Andre Drummond. First personal foul.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Doncic checked in. Now here's Doncic. The three. No luck on that one. Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And it's Brogdon missing. The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Doncic against Tatum. Doncic right side. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Tatum. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Hardy. Over Williams. Williams grabs the board. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Williams. Tatum with it. The three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Drummond's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Doncic up top. Williams defending. The three, Hardaway. The shot misses. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Tatum. Outside Brown. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Smart's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Dallas also making a switch. Irving's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He didn't waste words with his guys, saying, quote, just go out there and do your thing. You know what needs to be done. Guys, he has the utmost confidence in his players. We'll see how they respond. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter here. Hardaway against Tatum. Williams, a screen on Hardaway. Tatum from long range. No good there, and it's Dallas the other way.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Pass to Irving. Now here's Hardaway. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
Outstanding execution that time. Hardaway Jr. loves being the guy they go to in these situations.
Now here's Tatum.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Doncic passes to Irving. And they get it back. To tie it up. Kicks it to Doncic. It's still by Smart, and they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalties just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Let's make some noise. We are the sixth man.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Marcus Smart at the line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound Boston. And here's Tatum. And so it's Boston with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
Please drive home safely.
sit by myself, talking to the moon.
Pull up the thing, gon' turn up. 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 Come for the. Pull up for certain. Come steady move. You come like sunshine. Come meet the moon. Baby, go fine, so fine, man. Come for the. Pull up for certain. Come steady move. You come like sunshine. Come meet the moon.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Dallas Mavericks. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Irving. He's out there with Doncic. Andre Drummond is out there with Hardaway. And it's Mercer in at the 4. And for the Thunder, we've got Lou Dort. Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Irving against Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Tries from 10. It's Drummond with the rebound. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Now, here's Doncic. 23 points his last outing. Beyond the arc. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Doncic with it. 5 points in the game. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Giddey. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. The offensive rebound. Outside Hardaway. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Here's Irving. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Spins. Doncic from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Dallas.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Gilgeous-Alexander. The baseline J off the mark.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
By the way, that's a two-pointer. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Under trailing by 3. Giddey finds Dort. Back to Giddey. Puts up a 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Nash outside. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Picked away. Here's Joe. It's stolen by Green. Here's Irving. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Irving's got his second basket.
You just never know where the shots are going to come from Kyrie on the inside. So creative with his finishes.
Here's Giddey. And it's sent back by Irving. Unloads. That shot, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
It looked like the directive in that game was that they wanted to attack, and all that work that they put in on the perimeter turned into a big night from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Irving. Really had troubles in that loss to Boston.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's Joe. Trailing by 2. And Giddey gets it to go.
Getting his serve and getting inside.
The Mavericks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Irving looking over the floor. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got 7 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Miles check in for Mason Plumlee. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's the pass to Joe. Here's Dort. His 3-pointers off the mark. Mavericks leading by 3. Cleva sets the screen for Irving. Offline with his 3. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they won the season series against
this is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
Irving with a clean look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Thunder have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Giddey, no good. Now, here's Hardy. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now Irving. And stolen by Giddey. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And we'll be back in just a moment with this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Luka Doncic, also Green out there, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Mercer in at the power forward.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read. And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Dallas moving the ball around. Green with a screen for Doncic. Back to Green. In the corner, Hardaway with it. The three-pointer, no good. And with Doncic in the pick-and-roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, you can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And it. Blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
From downtown, hands it from downtown. Lyles got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
On the wing, Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Plumlee is checked in for Oklahoma City.
Thank you, City Crew. Give him a hand, fans.
Here's Doncic. He's got 14. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
The Mavericks trailing. And a little bit 2.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Pass to Hardy. Green, the screen. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Over Williams. Hardaway, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
His first shot coming late. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Looking now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 31 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivered.
Nash is checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Green. Oklahoma City had one of the all-time NBA trios, didn't they, Brent? Durant, Harden, and Westbrook, 3 future MVPs. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, incredible, Kevin. Going to that finals in 2012, and obviously really young and green at that time. But unfortunately, Harden was traded away that summer. They took a hard-line stance, and he was off to Houston. And just think back, would they have won titles together, and how many?
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Irving against Giddey. Shoots it. And it's Irving missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Mavericks trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Down low, Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Here's Plumlee. Yep. That one goes in there. Plumlee's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
The tally on the offensive rebound. Right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
Dort misses. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Hardy passes to Irving. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got 10.
And it takes a bit of pressure off Kyrie when someone else creates for him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense right on him. Passes it to Pokusevski. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Hardy. Off target from three-point range. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. There's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting one.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Irving passes to Kleber. Now here's Hardy. They get the rebound. And so we wrap up the first half. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And put your hands together for the Jabberwocky.
It is Jabberwocky.
Back row at Zion Killin.
Thanks for joining us.
Sometimes the fixes are complicated. To me, this one's...
All right, and now let's talk about that point. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with.
Kyrie's got such a great touch from the outside. He's making that long shot look way too easy for a point guard of his size.
Dort gets to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. A fader. Drummond with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic passes to Mercer. 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Doncic finds Hardaway. From the top of the key, he buries it.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Those checked in, and Dallas with a change here too. Josh Green's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Giddey with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Holmgren wide open. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 6. Outside, Green. In the corner, Irving with it. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Doncic has got 19 points. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Irving against Giddey. Here's the dish to Holmgren. Tries again. And it's Irving with the rebound.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Here's Joe. Oklahoma City gets it back. Holmgren gets the bucket.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Doncic. Drummond the screen. Doncic passes to Drummond. Giddey, no one around him. And he stays with it. And there's the pass to Joe. Back to Giddey. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren can't hit.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Irving dishes to Doncic. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Williams. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Doncic with the bucket.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Time for your Thunder.
Okashevsky's checked in for Oklahoma City. Kyle comes in for Williams. Dallas making a switch here.
Let me hear you.
And here is Giddey. He's got 9. Here's Joe, and it's blocked. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Hardy passes to Irving. For the lead. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Joe. Here's Lyles. Pass to Pokusevski. And it's Giddey in the corner. Oklahoma City gets a new shot clock. Goes up again. And the rebound goes to Nash.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
At the elbow, Irving. It's over Dort. It's deflected.
And that's a relentless effort from Dort. Just a great physical defender.
Crosses over. He squares up and sinks it. Dort's got 5. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Ilgis Alexander's checked in. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nash, right side. 6 to shoot. Green with a screen for Kleba. Nash outside. It's good from long range. Nash has got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open as a three-point line.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleba. Plumlee, he's checked in for White. Dallas making a switch here. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. And too long on the shot.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
This one for 3, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for them.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. And you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Drummond. Hardy is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Mercer in at the 4 slot. The Thunder shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Holmgren with it. Passes it to Plumlee. Kicks to Holmgren. The 3. They grab their own miss. The Mavericks shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Hardaway. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It feels like he can take on anyone on the inside. Hardaway Jr. Love the aggressive attitude there.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Hardaway hits them both. Oklahoma City trailing. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 6. That one off the back iron and out.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Plumlee with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit from 12.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. Makes it off the glass. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
And he's become a true warrior on the backboard. Doncic understands how to position himself on that offensive board.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Lyles checked in for Mason Plumlee. And Dallas also making a switch. Irving's checked in. The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. The Mavericks leading. Here's Doncic. Fade away. And Drummond kicks to Doncic. Drummond trying to get himself free. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
In the floater, the Mavericks pull it in. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Doncic, here we go. Count the basket. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
and continuing to get shots up here in the fourth, but just not converting. 2 of 10 in the quarter.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Giddey finds Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Drummond with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And it's Giddey in the corner. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander for 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And so it's Oklahoma City with it.
2 minutes.
Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. That one falls.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Dallas leading by 4. Hardaway passes to Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Holmgren.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for the Mavericks.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense. And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Moving against Giddey. The 3 for Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. It's Dort on the wing. No good. That would have tied it. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. 3-point lead. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Driving the lane. The shot from 20 feet away. It counts.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personnel. Comes up with the goods on that one.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander going to celebrate that one.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Doncic outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Giddey. Money! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Shooting for Dallas, Luka Doncic. Down 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
A prime-time player. Doncic loves these moments. All eyes on Luka.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 3. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Oklahoma City ball.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Giddey. Off target from downtown. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the Mavericks call time here. They're leading by 3. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for...
Why can't I feel anything? Quit, but I might start again. Anything to feel again. Back in it where I feel real again, yeah. Back in it where I feel real again, yeah. Back in it where I feel real again, yeah.
Shop professional program. Tried to get it on with American Bandstand. All the fans, they got their hands high. Know to take a table and turn it into the vibe. Never been too, never been so low. Keeping the beat hot and dropping the cold flow. Yeah, what it is, why do people keep asking? Calamine lotion, but the boom keeps scratching. On the 1 to the 2, original 1. Well, Mr. Boom Shot, let's show 'em how we get it done. 1 to the 2. Bring it back to the 1. American Bandstand, we got them on the run like this. So wet, save your Vaseline. Click so sick, don't need vaccines. People want the boom to the boom, we gon' bring it to LAMONT then S. Vinyl on the way that we independently press. On a mission to get big checks and pay rent. So pull your power up and gentlemen, place your bets like this. In the city of rain, black Yes, the Boone game. Boone handled the group manager. John Henn been to be perimeter. Party cracking, don't panic. Needle on the record, got the ladies dancing. Original magic. Up in your hand, ain't nobody gon' pass it now. This a B-boy, we get loud now. In the merciless sun, up at the hideout. Pull your cards out, full of aces. Boom on the table, and I know you can taste it like this.
Look out the window, what do I see? A couple yachts, they got some that tried the 7 C's. Got CC's and Louis V's out of every season. Carter me please, 4 G's, make them stop breathing. Must've just sent the new Ferrari, I just might copy one. They can't be rich, they just trying to make a carbon copy of them. Counting up the snoo money, every single damn home. I ain't worried about what they be on. You do what you can, I live a lifestyle on a daily home. This is on my right wrist, I got 80 on, my fragrance strong. My top show with no lace on. Pour it on the double R, the gray stone, the inside blueberry and the outside is 8. Look out the window, what do I see? A couple yachts, they got some that tried the 7 C's. Got CC's and Louis V's out of every season. Carter me please, 4 G's, make them stop breathing. It's hard to stomach that. I'm out running laps and I ain't coming back. Maybach jumping like a jumping jack. Off the mumble rap, where Roddy at? I be chasing chicken, had to cut the fat. Only wear it one time, did a show, forgot to cut the tag. Another day, another seal, another deal, another bag. Was 19, charting up the jets, I'm in another class. Couldn't even tell, I was out getting cash. Graduated from the streets, I ain't gotta bring up. Look out the window, what do I see? A couple yachts, they got some that tried the 7 C's. Got CC's and Louis V's out of every season. Carter me please, 4 G's, make them stop breathing. Look out the window, what do I see? A couple yachts, they got some that tried the 7 C's. Got CC's and Louis V's out of every season. Carter me please, 4 G's, make them stop breathing.
Tremble. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy. Right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. And then I turned him to a pre-K and eating Lunchables. And as you know, it's unrefundable. When you should never feel uncomfortable. Don't waste any time, bro. Just do the job right or you are surely going. Go knock on some wood, but I just feel I did incredible. How many? I don't know, but more than several. I know a lot of demons, I can summon any one of them. As if they were cuddling. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy. Right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. And then I turned him to a pre-K and eating Lunchables. And as you know, it's unrefundable. When you should never feel uncomfortable. I was watching him outside his house, he's getting comfortable. I was trying to make sure undiscoverable. You were, now just look at what we've done to you. Peter Piper, now they're touching you. I was coaching up a team of, now they're rushing you. If I think you wronged one of my homies, I will. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy. Right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable. And then I turned him pre-K and eating Lunchables. And as you know, it's unrefundable. When you should never feel uncomfortable. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Will he perform when he has money right in front of him?
Life is about trials and tribulations and overcoming obstacles, but I'm tired I'm facing, cause it's not only mine, got everybody's situations that I gotta make better, and that take cheddar. Call, I guess everybody want me to save them. I guess think 10 million was shady paid them. I tell them no, they talk down on me and try to play. Guess they forgot about all the other that I gave them. About all the other times. Funny how they can be so forgetful. All the other I say yes to. I'm sure this is something every real worldwide can attest to. When a needs something, the only time you call and check. That's all facts. Never think that I'm stressed too. Act like I owe them. That is stressful. My girl said don't let it stress you, but she don't even know that I'm depressed too. Do anybody care that I'm stressed? I'm stressed too, homie. Most of my homies, the rest of them. Do anybody care that I'm stressed? I don't come around, so I guess it's out of sight, out of mind. But do anybody care that I'm stressed? Everybody got their hand out asking me, but do anybody care that I'm stressed? Don't know what I'm going through. Do anybody care? Do anybody care that life, everybody go through that, but it's a lesson in it all. You gotta grow through that. I was down bad and broke, but I wrote through that. Thought my problems would go away if I could blow through rap. The whole kind of stress, I wouldn't want my worst enemy to go through that. My cousin, I wish I had a chance to tell her, don't do that. Thinking, don't understand depression is real. People stressing about real life, you stressing your bills. Not too long after my cousin, I never told nobody, but I lost a son myself. Imagine in the hospital holding your baby, and he looked just like you. You trying to keep him going crazy. That's my world. That's why I